Hi, my darlings. Welcome back to another edition of Hanging Out with Liz. Today, I want to show you 5 color stories that are in my collection that are still available that I think would be good for wintertime. So let's get into it. And hint, an unexpected palette is what I used to do my eye look today. So, first on the list, let's talk about the Nomad Fire and Ice palette. This one here. This palette has a lot of really nice blues. It has some nice deepening tones here, some nice gray, this blue here. And I think that this would create some really beautiful looks that were, like wintertime appropriate. When I think wintertime, I think like smoky eyes, and I think silver looks, I think blue looks. Like that's what I think when it comes to wintertime. I live in Florida. We don't participate in winter. So for me, it's kind of like the stereotype of what winter is. So yeah, I think the Nomad Fire and Ice kind of fits that. Like it's got these really nice blue tones. So I just think that this is a good winter palette because like the color story is just chef's kiss. By the way, this is not a ranking video. These are just 5 color stories that I think you guys would enjoy for wintertime. They're not in any particular order. I'm not going like this one's better than this one. No, I'm not doing that. All I'm doing right now is, hey, these are pretty and you might like them for winter. Capiche? All right. So, Fire and Ice. Number dos. This one's a little bit surprising, okay? Because I considered this palette, but I was like, no, but yeah. So this is actually the Plain Jane Remastered palette by Adept Cosmetics. And the reason I picked this palette, it is an all shimmer palette. And the reason I picked this palette is because like this one, which is actually shifty. This one, even like something like this one, I thought that these would be really pretty. If you did a winged eyeliner in one of these, it would be absolutely stunning for like a holiday look or even just like an everyday look. I think that one of those with a pair of lashes and some like some black eyeliner would just look absolutely stunning. And I thought it was a little bit surprising, something a little bit different. But yeah, so this is a Plain Jane Remastered by Adept Cosmetics. And I just think that the color story, even though they're all shimmers, like look at this one. See that? Like that with a winged eyeliner and some lashes, that's like chef's kiss. So yeah, okay. We're trying to make it quick, friends. We don't need to be here all day, do we? I mean, look, I love hanging out with y'all, but like, you get it. All right, so next on the list is actually the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes. I tried to keep palettes that are in my collection that are still available because it sucks like when you get one of these videos and you're like, oh, well, can't get that one, can't get that one. All of these at the time of the filming right now are still available. So, all right. So this is the Serenity palette by Cosmic Brushes. They're also an indie brand, and I have found the performance of these to be great. Like this navy blue, this teal here, even this dark green for deepening up like the outer corner is just really beautiful for this. And I thought that it translated well from even summer into winter time. And this is a palette that I think you're gonna get a lot of use out of. I've already gotten a lot of use out of it. And this shade Opal is really transformative. So whatever you put it on, it's gonna take on like elements of that. So it's actually a really cool shade. But this is a green heavy palette. I'm not mad at it because I love green shadows, but I think the blues in here perform really well, and this black is a nice like solid black. So it's kind of like, well, it kind of has like a more charcoaly tone. I don't know. It works really well at deepening outer looks for outer corners. So, but yeah, this is a Cosmic Brushes Serenity palette. I would definitely recommend this one for wintertime as well. Okay. So the next palette is the palette that I used to make my eyeshadow look today. Right, so cute. And it's kind of surprising because it was a summer release. And so this is the It's Belle Cosmetics Cool Summer palette. And if you look, this is not, like, eliminate this row of pinks here, and I think it actually looks very much like a winter palette. This very bright. I used on my eyes today, I used this shade, this one, and this one. So that's what I used on my eyes today, and then I just put a little bit of silver eyeliner in the corner. So these mattes build up. They're not like, they're beautiful, but lay your brush with them because they do build up well. But yeah, so these, like, they're not thin, but this one definitely goes on a little bit thin. This one went on beautifully, but this one went on a little bit thin. But I think this is just a really pretty color story, even for winter time. I also use like this shade in my like outer corner here, and then this one on my inner corner. And I just think that you can do a lot wintertime with this palette, and so that's why I wanted to recommend it for wintertime, because like it's beautiful. And then something like this, a champagne-y kind of pink color with an eyeliner would be gorgeous. Like, I think there's a lot that you can do with this palette, and so I think you're gonna get a lot of use from it through wintertime. Okay, I know I'm only doing 5 palettes, friends. We're already almost there. Okay, it should come as no surprise if anybody follows along with me. It should come as no surprise to see this palette here. This is the Blend Bunny All Done Up palette. The holiday looks, like, I keep looking over here. There's freaking nothing over here. It's just me like being weird. Okay, so the holiday looks that I've created with this palette, like, this makes a stunning smoky eye. This is like a blue toned smoky eye, like a nice gold look going for like holiday parties. Like, it just creates some really beautiful looks. I've made some gorgeous looks for this already. But yeah, this is, I would say, like the perfect New Year's palette. Like this quad up here, that row, makes like the most stunning dark smoky eye. Oh, it's absolutely stunning. But yeah, so this is the All Done Up palette by Blend Bunny Cosmetics. It is a beautiful palette for wintertime. Okay, so I did want to show you guys some runners up. If you have them in your collection, then perfect. But I wanted to show you guys some runners up that maybe you already have in your collection, but you maybe can't shop for right now. So first runner up is actually going to be the Wilderness palette by Beauty Bay. I absolutely love, like, excuse me, there we go, that's better. So like for wintertime, like this row here, they're absolutely beautiful for that. This obviously is well loved. But I didn't want to put it in my like video for that. I wanted to make it a runner up because it's no longer available. But if you have it already, this would be a good idea to use for wintertime as well. And then here and here, you can easily use those tones for Christmas looks. If you wanted to do like a traditional red and green, it would be perfect for that. So I just wanted to include it because I feel like it's a good option if you already have it. I only wanted to include one Nomad palette in my top 5 list. But if you're gonna go with one, their holiday release this year, it has reds, it has blues, it has blacks, it has grays. It really is designed for winter time, but I didn't want to recommend it as like top 5 for winter time, just because the shimmers in here, they're not their normal Nomad shimmer formula. Excuse me. They're good in their own right, but they're not like that top, you know, high impact sparkle formula that we've kind of come to expect from Nomad. They're more like topper shades. But I feel like the mattes perform beautifully in this, and I've made some gorgeous looks. I just wanted it to be a runner-up, you know? Okay, the next 2 runners up, a lot of, some of y'all go get mad about, but there's no surprises here, because this is the, oops, excuse you, plastic. This is the Odin's Eye Christmas palette. It is, they should just rebrand this like Color Story, call it a different name, and then then it's no longer a Christmas palette. Like, just saying. So this one, and then the Christmas Eve palette. Here, it's no surprises that these would be, you know, something recommended for wintertime. Just saying. So I think these, because they're no longer available, I didn't want to put them in the top 5, but for runners up, I think, you know, they're great. But yeah, I just wanted to share with you in case you were like lacking inspiration, you know, maybe you were looking for like ideas outside of the box. I know we're past Black Friday now. But I wanted to show you some palettes that were still available that you could pick up. And then also just kind of give you some ideas with my runners up for others. Well, thanks for popping by today. And you notice my background is blank. It's because we are gonna redecorate it and I wanna redecorate it with you guys. So I'm actually gonna film that coming up here in just a few minutes. But thank you for being here today. That'll be another video. If you made it this far, can you drop me a snowflake in the comments? Because I always think it's fun to see who makes it to the end and who doesn't. This isn't a very long video, but you know, you never know. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Holy cannoli. I'm so happy you guys are here with me. And yeah, bye. Love your beautiful faces and I will catch you later. Okay, bye.